Hey everybody, Jim with IGN. I'm here at the Greek Theater in LA where we're going to talk to the cast and crew of Get Him to the Greek. Now, IGN and our buddies at Ask Men have been following the cast and crew on their international press tour. Been in London, we've been in New York, we've been in Vegas. Now we're finally here at the Greek Theater in LA. Check it out.
Well, the movie is kind of the ultimate fantasy. It's like, who wouldn't want to go, who hasn't dreamt of partying with their favorite rock star for 3 days in a row? I mean, that's something every kid or person has fantasized about at one time or another. And then, you know, they say sometimes you shouldn't meet your heroes because they'll let you down maybe, but I think Aaron realizes it's so fun. He parties, sex, drugs, and rock and roll and all the fun, and then eventually you get to kind of realize, and not in a cheesy way, that all that kind of stuff is kind of empty, and it's really the important relationships in your life that make life valuable.
You kept me up for 3 days, you got me all Jeffrey'd up, and you stabbed me in the arm with an adrenaline needle. You're staying up and talking to me.
I gave you that adrenaline for your own good. Your life was in jeopardy. I'm like a guardian angel.
I am like Mephistopheles, a Faustian character who offers him all sorts of treats and treasures, but in return takes his soul. This is the central narrative of the movie. It's a Faustian pact that Aaron Green's character makes. So, excuse me, I believe this man is asking you to be quiet. There were some gentlemen over there. I think they were so happy about our reference to Christopher Marlowe's play, Faustus, that they began to cheer.
That's right.
These people love Jacobean theatre. That's obvious.
I'm sorry, look, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What you did was very spiteful, but it was also very brave and very honest, and I respect you for doing that, but the content of what you said has made me hate you. So there's a layer of respect, admittedly, for your truthfulness, peppered with hate. Hateful respect.
And for Gangster Marshall, Jonah is almost more of like, it's a pretty broad character. He's almost more of like a comedy kind of stalker character in a way. I'm a super fan. And we knew that like for the movie to work, for like a whole movie to work, that you couldn't really spend that much time with that guy. Like unless you're making like a thriller like Single White Female, it's not really gonna be, it's not gonna make for a great comedy. Or will, but it might be kind of weird and dark. And honestly, when I started the project, I had pitched, I knew that at the Sarah Marshall table read, I thought Russell and Jonah have great chemistry. That's a movie. And then during the Sarah Marshall shoot, I pitched them this idea. And when I was writing, and they both liked it, and I was writing drafts of the script, I realized it was just kind of strange that Russell's playing a different rock star. So we made him the same rock star actually after a few drafts of the script and made it a spin-off.
Sorry, Pops, you okay?
Now this is what the music industry is all about.
Sergio's go crazy.
I love this game!
He's Jeffrey. Let's go!
I would have to say this is the most fun I've ever had doing a film. I've done a lot of dramas, and I've never done a comedy like this, and never worked with such a great group of people that have been so kind, and also they've taught me so much, so it's been like the greatest experience.
See yourself want to do more comedies?
Oh yeah. That's my whole thing, and I hope that people give me a chance to get other jobs, and give me a chance to do what I know I could do.
You wanna move to Seattle?
Well, yeah, to work in the hospital there, yeah.
What am I gonna do in Seattle?
Oh my God, there's tons of music stuff in Seattle. Nirvana came from Seattle.
Can you not see how it's a little alarming that you've just decided that I'm moving to Seattle? I mean, I feel like a 50s housewife right now. Like, my dreams don't count. You're like Michael Jackson's dad. You're abusing me right now.
I think we worked really hard on trying to make sure that we show them at some point as a good couple, because it goes so wrong that we really needed to establish that at some point these two people had a place being together. And so we really tried. We don't have like a lot of room for it, but we really tried to show that they should be together. And because I think the rest of it kind of doesn't work if you don't think that. And so I think they're a normal couple. I think they definitely have some honesty and communication issues that they need to work through. But they're a normal couple that's trying to figure out the balance between work and life and them, and they get thrown into this sort of extraordinary situation.
Why did you do this to me?
Out of love.
Are you sure you should be doing this stuff?
Have you got
an anti-drug message that you're going to convey now?
I was spoofing Noel Gallagher. I've spoofed him for years now, and spoof is a verb meaning to spit sperm back into someone's bum. Spoof.
I'm gonna come and see you, Jackie.
I don't think you should, but I do. I really miss you all this.
Hey, babe. It was on the horn.
It's Mum. She's just calling up from London.
Let me take care of this. Oi, Aldous. It's Lars.
I'm ashamed that you were the drummer, Jackie. I'd always dreamed that you would marry a frontman. With charisma, razzmatazz. Rough around the edges, but stars in his eyes, you know.
Firstly, it's incredibly dysfunctional. You know, they really should clearly not be together, but they have an incredible chemistry and history, and they share a child. You know, but from the beginning, we sort of discussed who is the girl that would make Aldous Snow chase her around the world, and what kind of girl has the upper hand over someone like that, you know, and it's really like the female version of him, you know, so that's really what Jackie is kind of a female Aldous, but without the addiction. She's in fact in control of her destiny and her fame and her success and her ambition and all that sort of stuff. So once we kind of realised that, it was really fun.
A lot of people are saying Russell Brand, Oscar winner. That's a lot of pressure for me. Now this Oscar buzz, flattering though it is, I think let's nip it in the bud. If anyone deserves an Oscar for this film, it's Meredith Vieira for the amount of junk I left all over that woman's knicker drawer. Meredith Vieira deserves the Oscar, not me. So stop this Oscar buzz.
And we'll try and just nip that in the bud right now.
Nip it in the bud.
That doesn't involve spoofing, does it? Nipping something? No?
You could do both. You could nip someone's buds, that would be nipple tweaking, I suppose, and then spoof them. But the thing is with sucking sperm out of someone and then spitting it back in them, is after I've ejaculated, I'm not normally in the mood for things like that.
Yeah,
I'd rather just watch the telly or just think about how naughty I've been.